As the autumn wind blows across the tri-state, high school football winds down to its final week of the regular season. Watch all of tonight's action here live Red Zone style on Friday Football Live. We will have live streams from all of tonight's top games as well as reporters out in the field. Gracie Copper will be up in Westchester for the Battle of the Lakotas in the Greater Miami Conference. Brett McQuillan is at Baden High School covering a Greater Catholic League co-ed matchup. Alyssa Lewis is out covering Southeast Indiana. Jacob Staley is covering Northern Kentucky. And Evelyn Wackler is in the Tri-State Media Center following tonight's top performances. Hello everyone, I am Ben Burdett and it is week 10. We've reached the end of the regular season here in the tri-state area where some of the best teams will look to end the season off strong as they head into the playoffs. One of those teams, the undefeated Elder Panthers, will send out to our first live action of the night here on Friday.
Panthers.
Cade Neestep, we talked about him not being precise early on. Those two passes were pretty darn good.
He finds a way to fix his mistakes pretty early.
They'll set up with 7:29 here to kick this extra point. 13-0 Panthers, looking to go to 14-0, and the kick by Ray is up, and it is good. We have a flag down. Let's see what they call here, but they have not put the points on the scoreboard with 7:29 left. Running into the kicker, it's against Lee LaSalle, so is the point should be good. They didn't put it up on the board, but 7:29 left. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back after this. 14-0 Panthers.
Yards. They've gotten about 181 or 188.1 rushing yards per game. One of the top in the GMC, as they're going to keep that going tonight and keep that offense rolling.
Wiggins in the wing on the far side. Birch. He'll give it to Wiggins. Wiggins takes it to the outside. He has lead blockers. He gets one man to miss. He cuts back inside to the 5. Touchdown Comets. Torian Wiggins with the jet sweep. Lead blockers on the outside, and the Comets already with the advantage, 6-0 over the Aviators.
What a play by Torian Wiggins, the receiver. Just able to cut those blocks, those blockers. I mean, respect for them. They were able to hold their blocks, hold their man, give Wiggins enough room to make a man miss and get the Comets a touchdown in the first couple minutes here.
Exactly what you wanted on this senior night. Wiggins, his first carry, goes 45 yards for a Comet touchdown. Gogol's kick is up, and it is perfect through the uprights. A 7-0 lead for the Comets.
Now the give to the right side. Running back across is number 36, Brady Bullock, making the carry, and not much doing for him with 5:50 to go here in the second.
Really, a bulk of the success for Elder defensively has come from just the sure tackling. They really haven't had De La Salle break any tackles, get any more extra yards downfield than they should, and really contributing to a lot of deep downs, a lot of deep third downs.
Second down and 9, ball spotted at the 29-yard line. 5 minutes, 35 seconds, and counting here in the second quarter. Elder with a 14-0 lead in this ball game. Tonti, quarterback. He's got one wide receiver off to the right side. He'll take the snap, and he's going to run it across the 30, and he gets Lammers, meets him right there at the 30-yard line, so not much more. It'll be third down and long coming up.
And this will be kind of the interesting strategic point for De La Salle. We'll see what they do at quarterback, if they're going to leave Batanti in and see if he can get the first down with his arm, or if they're going to put Thurston back in the ball game. It looks like they're going with Batanti.
3rd and 6 now at the 22-yard line. They gave him a little bit more than in the backfield is Brady Bullock, and they go in motion now with Michael Walker. He goes now as a receiver to the right side. Tight end is Zachary Wagner. And Batanti off to the right side, and now Walker, and now the snap, and it's a bad one. It's going to be picked back, and he's going to fall on it right around the 7-yard line. A loss of about 25 on that one.
I think that snap didn't even get back. Thomas, the center, just kind of rolled that thing, and initially thought it was going to be a false start, but the refs never blew the play dead, and the ball just kept going. And Derek ran, fortunately for De La Salle, unable to catch that ball.
Well, we had an early start to this game, and this half is just flying by. I mean, we're 4 minutes left here in the first half. It's like De La Salle's playing with a park. they double parked here tonight. 4th and 27 at the 11. And the kick is a short one. It comes off the end of the side of his foot. It's going to be picked by Lammers at the 49. And he gets into De La Salle territory at the 35, and he's out of bounds around the 34-yard line. John King making the tackle off to the right side. But again, it's just a quick back and forth first half.
For De La Salle, you have 2 straight drives ending in 4th and way longer than 20, so you got to clean that up. You can't give Elder these short fields, and what Elder's kind of been accustomed to in this ball game, they've made De La Salle pay for it defensively, and it's up to the offense to put another score on the board before half.
3:40 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 Elder with the lead. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Jake Beard he's getting in some action off to the left side. And it's Jackson Ruth who caught the touchdown pass earlier. Tommy Becker as a kind of a wing wide receiver to the right side. Becker with an empty backfield. Shotgun formation, sets up. Becker goes in motion. And now Lorling to his left. Looking, throwing, he stepped wide open as Ruth at the 20. He's out to about the 17-yard line where he's out of bounds after a gain of 15 for Jackson Ruth.
Elder did a really good job, a lot of pre-snap motion.
But Mesua, he had the great hands on the ball. Perfect defense.
It's that RPO that they ran right there that has been so effective for them for every team against this Comet team this season. Obviously, Lakota West was the main ones that really used that RPO to use. Birch in the backfield, Noggle to his hip. Birch looking to throw. Birch.
Great play by Birch there. I mean, you kind of faked out that D-line, faked out the linebacker, made it look like you were maybe going to scramble, try to get some yards in the run, but you just flipped that out, get some way more yards to Newhouse, and getting some momentum in the first down.
Absolutely. It looked like he was going to get brought down there and just kind of desperately threw that one to Newhouse. It'll be a keep to Birch. Takes it. He'll get about 6. It will be 2nd and 4 on the first down carry by the quarterback, Birch. This is more of a kind of a stat-packed game so far that, I mean, you're going to look at this game, obviously, the Comets obviously having the advantage in the game as we come back. Birch in the pistol with Noggle behind him. In motion is Wiggins. They'll give it to Noggle up the middle, and he is met almost immediately at the line of scrimmage. He'll gain maybe 1, 3rd and 3. But this is kind of a game where you give your seniors their time in the game. You don't really, obviously you have to score points in order to win this game, but you don't have to worry about scoring and being in a shootout that you've been in a lot this season.
Exactly. I mean, the Comets, what they're trying to go for here, they're trying to build the seniors, try to get them to finish strong, get a good finish tonight at Sycamore before playoffs.
There goes Birch. He'll take it himself at the 20, 15. That's where he will be tackled out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A great quarterback power there by D'Angelo Birch, drawn up by Coach DiTillo, the former Sycamore Aviator head coach, now Comet offensive coordinator. 1st and goal for the Comets.
DiTillo this year, his main play has been running with the quarterbacks. I mean, they love to use their quarterbacks in the run game, and it's been pretty effective all year as D'Angelo Birch, surprisingly as a quarterback, being one of the top rushers in the GMC as a quarterback.
And a penalty marker called, and it will be offsides on the Aviators. 1st and 5, they inch closer to the goal line. Now it will be 1st and 5, 1st and goal at the 5. Birch getting his play calls. They do kind of a turbo offense, kind of what you would see in college. The quarterback, goes up, tries to draw him off sides, and then he'll turn to the sidelines, try to get his play, and then he'll go back and run the play. And that's what the Comets have used this season, and it's worked masterfully.
Yeah, you barely see this Comet team in a huddle. Rarely ever, because they love to kind of play fast. They love to have the option to be able to play fast or to play slow, however they so choose.
It was Birch. Intended target was Noggle on the throw. A penalty marker flies. See what it would be. Whether it would be on the Comets or on the Aviators. If it was on the Aviators, it would only be half the distance to the goal. Holding. Defense, and it will be half the distance to the goal. So they'll be at the 2.5-yard line. Here's another look at that one. The linebacker jumping over the pile, Aiden Purdue jumping over the pile and stuffing Jonathan Hendricks at the line of scrimmage. Be no gain, 2nd and 1. They go back to the regular heavy man formation. Birch at quarterback, Noggle in the backfield. Be a handoff to Noggle. Will he get in? No, he will not. Purdue, the first one there to tackle him. And now it's 3rd and 1. The Comets are in some dangerous waters here.
Yeah, you got to think about what they're going to try to do here. Are they going to stick to that run that has been working the past couple plays, or are they going to maybe switch it up, maybe play a pass?
Birch set. Handoff to Noggle. Is he in? Close. They signal touchdown Comets. Alex Noggle gets in the end zone, and now it's 13-0 the score here at Dwyer Field. After they tried multiple times to get in the end zone, it finally pays off.
Like I was saying earlier, they love to run with their quarterbacks. And this offense, it's pretty confusing when it gets to that point, and that's the whole point of them trying to run that kind of offense.
Well, here's the confusing part. You have one of your backup quarterbacks playing running back. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go for a little trickery, as that one is blocked. It's one of the first extra points this season that Max Gogol is no good at. Obviously, the block playing a pivotal role in that one. But, yeah, I wonder if they're going to have some trick plays with Noggle. Maybe do a little pitch and then a throw.
GMC, they don't want to put anything through.
Oh! Uh-oh! There's Braden's first carry, and Ryder Hooks recovers it. Wow! Unbelievable.
Welcome back, Braden Johnson. Dawson Reed got right in his face after that one.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
First carry for Braden Johnson is not the way you want to start the game. Ryder Hooks picks it up, and the Thunderhawks are back in business on offense. Unbelievable.
Wow. East needed that badly, though. I wanted to talk about before the game. Couldn't quite get the pregame up in time, but I feel like the first team that scores will win the game, honestly. I know West has the high-powered offense, but you have to get in control first. It can't be like last year where West had control the whole time and East was playing from behind. East has to get out in front first.
And there's Hooks. He's got some space. And a gain of about 8.
Actually, that was August on the run.
Oh, my apologies.
Sophomore, he's a guy that a lot of this coaching staff has praised. Obviously, he doesn't get a lot of carries, Ryder Hooks being the main guy, but they think they have another guy that could be similar to Ryder Hooks in the next coming years. Braden August is the name, remember it.
Wow, he looks really good there. A 7-yard gain, and they'll motion McFarland. Knutson, the give to Hooks, who just got the fumble recovery, and he's got the edge. And he will break some tackles and take it past the 50. Momentum back on East side.
That's great blocks. They're going to use PJ McFarland a lot today on that side, putting him in motion. Just want to get as many hats on hats as they can. Like I said, Ryder Hooks needs to get going early.
And the turnover battle is going to be a huge factor in this game. We're already seeing it. East got the first turnover. They threw the first punch. We'll see what the Firebirds can do here.
And this will definitely be a surprise if Cody's does end up winning this, considering the fact that Bolton has a 15-0 record against East.
Unbelievable, as there's another end around, and it's Carter Jones again. He's got a first down. Thunderhawks moving the ball well here on their second drive of the game.
Momentum on East side heavily right now. They just have to maintain it. I think this is a must touchdown drive. You're not going to get this much sustained success against this West defense as they are right now. They need to keep the foot on the gas, keep getting chunk plays to keep this West defense on their toes.
In the shotgun is Knutson. He's been composed on this drive. Knutson drops back. He'll fire it quick on the outside. A nice reception, breaking some tackles and taking it down. That was number 1, Jaden Say. And a good gain right there for the Thunderhawks.
Don't want to throw too many lobs today if you're not going to. This West defense can fly. Guys like Chris Bradley back there.
Yeah,
he has 5 interceptions on the season. He leads the GMC.
He has been a force. 5 interceptions, 6 pass breakups, and he's also can do it as a receiver. 89 receiving yards and 1 return for a touchdown off a kickoff. So he can really do it all for this Firebird squad. Knutson motions Hooks, and he will give to Hooks, and that's really just a great play. That's going to be East's identity here tonight is Ryder Hooks.
He's had a special couple of games. Obviously, his record-breaking game against Coleraine, and then his pick 6 against Sycamore in a game where he had a touchdown on the ground and through the air and on defense. He has just been on a heater recently. He needs to keep that train going.
So East moving the ball decently well here. It is 3rd down. It looks like they're just a yard or 2 shy of that first down marker. Knudsen dropping back. He's pressured heavily, and it's incomplete. Oh my goodness, what a dangerous pass. About 3 West defenders in the vicinity, but no one could corral it.
And the Coyotes definitely needs to be careful because Tom Bolden knows how to adjust to hard offenses, even if they're better than our own West defense. He makes it do, and he just makes it happen sometimes when all odds are against him.
That's true. Here, a big play, 4th and 1 for the Thunderhawks. That's the run to Hooks, and I don't know.
He might have reached.
It was a nice second effort, but he was absolutely stuffed, and he's going to be short. Unbelievable. What a stand. It was Cam Thomas coming in there, and that Firebird D-line making a huge, huge stand. Momentum back for the Birds.
And DJ Edwards just flew through that gap. Huge loss for Lakota East there. Man, they were driving to capitalize off that fumble. Great stand from this West defense.
Yeah, DJ Edwards leading the Firebirds in tackles. He's also got 4.5 tackles for loss. He's a great linebacker for Lakota West. And now this offense back in business after the fumble. We'll see how Braden Johnson responds. I think that's a good wake-up call for him to have that fumble. We'll see what he does here. And they'll give it to Johnson again. Not much going on. It'll be a gain of about 3.
I mean, even despite that, it looked like, you stuff them for no gain, but that's still 3 yards that they get. West is doing a good job of not falling flat on first downs. They're getting as much yards as they need.
Joey Oscar, great flop there by Oscar to really sell the offsides. Obviously, that one probably would have been offsides regardless. You can see, oh, there goes Joey Oscar falling all the way back. Oh, I'm going to have a great time talking to Joey this week after that one. I'm going to really... Hey, man, you should take some acting classes. That was fantastic as Birch looking to throw. Quick throw. Off the hands of the junior wide receiver, number 7, Alex Silly, 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line. And James, you're in the red zone, 2nd and 14 now. You had a first down at the 4. Are you going run here, or are you going to try to do another pass play?
I feel like, for me, I would try maybe an RPO or some quick thing. Get the ball out of Birch's hands quick, as you see here.
Now they go Noggle on the outside, and he gets maybe 3 yards before he is officially wrapped down. And now it will be 3rd and about 6 or 7 yards. It will be 8 yards at the 12-yard line. As Birch is still getting his signs. Silly to the top of the screen. Wiggins follows him. Wiggins will play in the slot. A tight end, which is Newhouse, and... Sorry, it's not Newhouse. It's actually Evan Lang. As Birch will take it to the outside. Gets a key block, and he will walk in. Comet touchdown. D'Angelo Birch. Another one for his Comet career. Comet season. Touchdown, Comets.
Those were great blocks on that play. I mean, giving your quarterback enough time, get around the blocks, get around the other defensive players, being able to get room for that touchdown. I mean, this offensive line, they've been blocking for their life today.
The key block there was on the outside, number 77, Lennon Aguilar, the tallest player on this Comet team. He has been phenomenal this year at the tackle position. He had a little bit of a rough half against Springboro, and this is what he actually told me. We have
has a lane, plenty of room. Like I said, they're getting those chunk yardage plays. Yeah, they're getting chunk yardage plays. And Kyle Davidson, number 9 for Harrison, was the last blocker. He's receiver blocking. Whenever you see a receiver blocking on your team, you know you got a well-motivated team if you have receivers willing to block.
Especially like that. So they'll run to the left again. Has room. First down. Kind of ran over a man there.
I think there might.
Oh, and there's a penalty flag. Late penalty. Let's see what this call is.
I think we might have 2 penalties, one during the play and then one a dead ball penalty.
We'll see here.
Harrison's marching back, so I assume it's both on them.
And they gotta keep those penalties under control. We've had 4 or 5 of them tonight already, just in the first quarter. Holding, both on Harrison. First penalty was holding by Harrison. Second was
Yeah, those marginal decisions are just huge as he gives it off to Hooks off the right side, and he gets past him, and he's still going. Ryder Hooks all the way to the end zone, touchdown!
I mean, wow.
Talk
about a freight train.
Unbelievable. And Lakota East is on the board first.
Specifically on that play, he really looked like Saquon Barkley out there, just trucking everyone.
Yeah, he completely trucked a Firebird defender right there, and it was wraps from there as East gets on the board early. Early momentum for this Thunderhawk squad.
And like I said, it's going to come down to who gets control first. And control goes to the hands of the Thunderhawks. You can't stop Ryder Hooks.
PAT is up,
too good.
and Fitzstevens is perfect. He has only missed 1 PAT this year. No, he won't miss there, and East leads 7-0. We'll head to break it.
And there will not be a flag here.
It'll be 2nd and 27.
So be 2nd down on 27. You see Davis here. He gets through there, but then it's quickly wrapped up. I mean, just
that should have been a face mask.
It should have.
I mean, any part of the helmet, you start grabbing, rip it off.
Caleb Curry just reached under the helmet and just yanked it off.
Yeah.
Northwest is fortunate the penalty wasn't called there. Quick pass. Oh, wow. Was almost intercepted. I have a feeling if he caught that, he was not going to like what happened next.
Yeah, I think the pass was a little high, and Ezekiel Kelly was just right there ready to make that tackle. Oh, and almost a pick.
Yeah. Number 13 for Harrison, Dylan Wyatt looked a little shaken up after that hit.
I mean, I can't blame him. Yeah, it
probably wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Yeah. Now, if you're Northwest, just keep everything in front of you. You know.
And Northwest playing a clean game, haven't gotten any penalties. Drop back pass, it's a screen pass. Running to his left and can go nowhere. Close to the first down.
Yeah, just again, forcing him in 3rd and long. It's an obvious screen. Great job in Northwest just swarming and make the tackle.
Yeah. I mean, they keep going to that left side of the field. I mean, if I'm Northwest, just shift the defense left.
Yep. Now, we'll see if they can actually get the punt off this time, Harrison.
Yep. Zakiah Kelly back to return. High snap, but he will punt it away this time. High punt, good punt. Hezekiah Kelly calls fair catch, and they'll take over at the 22-yard line. And there is a late flag on the field. This might be for unsportsmanlike conduct.
You look, that's not a surprise to me at all that they went with an onside kick. Stephen Tarter and this Bracken County Polar Bear team, they want this game, and they knew that you're going to see a lot of, speaking of Kevin Gray, you're going to see a lot of gambling by
absolutely.
Greg Benedict is in at quarterback. Number 62 lining up in the backfield, man. He's a big dude. That's Jackson Witten along with 72, Landon Gray, 2 O-linemen in the backfield. The QB keeper on the left-hand side, he's going to pick up a couple down to about the 40. Yeah, they're going to spot about the 46, gain of 1.
You know, we work out baseball Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and I've seen them, Coach Mesher, they worked on that a ton this week. And, so I know he's not very happy.
Just kind of unlucky. It hit Anderson's hand, and he got hit as soon as the ball hit his hands. So it's 2nd down and 9. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 46. Bracken County got a onside kick to start the game. Greg Benedict is in the shotgun with 2 O-linemen to either side of him. He's going to keep it to his right. Oh, yeah. That was 21, Lucas McKinney on the carry, the senior. He's going to get one more, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. Ball spot on the 45.
Yeah, and Lucas McKinney, he's stepped in for Dalton Tarter over the last 5 weeks, and he's done very nicely. He comes in with 816 yards rushing on 84 carries and nine scores. But I think this Bracken County offensive line, Lucas McKinney, Greg Benedict, they're going to find that this front 7 is unlike anything they've seen this year.
3rd down and long here for Bracken. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 45. Greg Benedict is back in with the 2 offensive linemen lined up with him in the backfield. 72, Landon Gray, and 62, Jackson Witten. I don't think he's going to hand them the ball. I could be wrong. Greg Benedict gets a snap. He's keeping it this time, going his right, spreads it outside, and gets nowhere. No. Yeah.
He cut out, and he didn't follow the big boys up front.
Yeah, he sure did. That's going to be 4th down, maybe give him right at the line of scrimmage, 4th and 8.
Yeah, nice job there by junior linebacker Cole Hoskins, Bo Souder, Isaac Pilgrim on the defensive line. It's going to be hard for Bracken County to get the edge against the speed and.
On the extra point, and it is good.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Boom sponsorships: Highlands Athletic Booster Association, Touchdown Club of Fort Thomas, and Megan Abner, Ken Perry Realty. Thank you all for making the boom.
Yes, it is. Queen gets it off, hands it off to Paps, cuts it back, has some room there. Nice cutback. Picks up about 5 yards there on 1st down, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, great cutback, and that's what Nate Paps is going to give you. He's going to be able to find the open lane. He's going to be able to cut better than most running backs in Northern Kentucky. Nice job there by the Bracken County defender, Zachary Tall, to bring down Paps.
3 men wide out this time. To Queen's right, 2 to his left. Empty backfield. Emmett gets a snap, looks to his right, throws quickly, complete out to Ayler. That's going to be a first down and more. He's going to take it out to about the 30-yard line. Nice catch and throw there for the Tigers.
Yeah, Brody Ayler, again, like most running backs at Beechwood over the last decade or so, very capable of catching the ball out of the backfield. He comes in with five catches for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's got soft hands and is a great route runner as well.
Tigers on their first possession. No score here. 8:34 to go. Clock running first quarter. Pabst and Ayler join Queen in the backfield. Arrow Smith and Bo Souter line up to his left. Fryman and Single to his right. Gets it, hands it off to Pabst again on the right-hand side. He cuts outside. If he gets going, he might be gone. 45-51 block. Nice block out there by Fryman, but he had to cut back, and some Bracken County guys caught him. First down at the Bracken County 45.
Yeah, just a great job right there by the right side of the offensive line to open up some room for Nate Pabst. And you know, if you give Nate a little bit of room, he's gonna look like a missile going through you know, these just little slivers of air. And great job right there by Nate with the long gainer.
No pass attempts yet here for Beechwood. Empty backfield. No, I'm sorry, had one to Ayler. Empty backfield now. 1st and 10 ball on the Bracken County 45. 2 nice runs here from Pabst on this first possession. Fryman in motion. It's a jet sweep to him. He cuts in at the 45, cuts it down to the 40. Man, I didn't see a whole lot of room in there, but Fryman found some.
11 yards.
Man, nice run. Down to about the 33.
Yeah, and another nice job by our offensive line. They're doing a great job on this first drive of controlling the trench. And you know, in particular, again, I just have to keep saying it, the interior of this line, Eshelman, Jacob Ross, and Austin Stevenson do such a good job of moving and getting, getting out of the way to create running lanes.
3 Tigers to Queen's right. Ayler joins him in the backfield. Gets it, hands it up to Ayler, up the gut. He's down to about the 25. Take it down about they're going to spot it at 25. Pick up about 7 there.
I think we can see the point of emphasis tonight for the Tigers.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
Get this running game going. They know they can throw it. Let's get the running game going.
Good call.
Beechwood comes into tonight averaging 398.9 yards of offense per game. Of those 398.9, 145 on the ground. So it's only been about 37% of the offense. I know Coach Volker, Coach Hart would like to see that a little more even, and that's what's happening tonight.
Give them 8 yards on that. It's 2nd down and 8. Ayler.
Much in that first quarter. It's his best catch so far, his only catch so far. It goes for about 7 yards.
Yeah, didn't do much in the first quarter, but talk about last week, his first game back after the injury, 7 receptions, 113 yards, and 16 yards per catch. So he's certainly back. As there's Norman up the middle. Norman has a gash down the middle, touchdown! Lakota West is back, and they are a PAT away from tying this thing up here against Lakota East. Kenyon Norman in the end zone.
Kenyon Norman getting his 15th touchdown of the season. What a guy, tying Jackson Smith with 15 touchdowns. The duo, now the trio with Braden Johnson. This is going to be a epic game, Andrew.
It's going to be epic for sure. That was perfect blocking, and right down the middle went Kenyon Norman. We talked about it pregame. The rushing defense of East is definitely their Achilles heel, and that just got exploited right there. So a do before to kick the PAT. It's up and good, and we are tied here at Lakota East High School.
Down at the Bracken County 25, Ayler and Pabst join Queen in the backfield. Emmett gets a snap, hands it off again to Pabst. Same play, right-hand side, but he's got a hole now. He's at the 15-10-5. Touchdown, Nathan Pabst. Same play they ran last time. Pabst broke it out, some great blocking, and took it in for the score.
Yeah, 25-yard touchdown run for Nathan Pabst, and on the season, that is his 5th rushing touchdown. And he's got 7 receiving touchdowns, 12 touchdowns on the year for Nate Pabst, along with, of course, don't forget the pick 6 against St. Henry.
Yeah, that's right. How many touchdowns is Fryman on the year? Is he up to 20 now? I mean, he's got a bunch.
It's a lot. Let me check here. He's at He's got 14 receiving, he's got 3 rushing, and he's got 3 punt returns.
Wow.
Exactly 20.
Yeah.
Good guess.
That's good with math. Colson Lair out for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. With 5:57 left to go in the first quarter, Beechwood gets their first drives and takes it in for the
The ball was loose on the play. Highlands will pick it up and get a first down, Highlands. Carried by Colt Kramer, and that'll be good for 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4, Highlands. Handed off to number 7, Colt Kramer. That'll be 3rd and 1, Highlands. Carried by number 7, Colt Kramer. That'll be good for 13 yards and a first down, Highlands.
Side here, and he'll be brought down, but it was against the lockdown corner, Chris Bradley, too. It wasn't even bad coverage. It was just a perfect throw, perfect route, and it just ended up in the hands of Say.
And Knutson has struggled with the long ball this year. He could not have thrown that ball any better. And Chris Bradley couldn't have played better defense. He was draped all over him.
What I really think made the difference there was just that overall height. And like you said, that pass was a picture-perfect pass. Couldn't have thrown it any better.
Knutson will get it out quickly. He's got his man Jones. Jones will take it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakota East. Thunderhawks back in front.
That's Jones' 2nd receiving touchdown of the year. Usually he's here for these dip and dive type of situations. But here we have Jones making his impact for tonight's game.
Typically, you don't see those screen passes, especially in the red zone for East, go to the house like that. But, man, Carter Jones just makes it happen.
PAT is up and good. It is 14-7 Lakota East. We've got a battle here on display. And we'll be right back from the Hawks Nest when we return.
2 on the play. Number 5, Aiden Duncan will fight forward for a first down, Highlands. Feldbrugge on the sweep. Pickup of 9 on the play. And again, Littmer to Feldbrugge for a first down, Highlands. Handoff to Colt Kramer. Pickup of 2 on the play, making it 2nd and 8.
Over here on this side. Here we go. Smith drops back. He'll fire down the field. He's got a man, and he overthrew him. And it'll bring up 4th down for Lakota West.
Just trying to look for Bradley on the outside there. I'm not quite sure what went wrong with the throw. Just threw it way out of bounds. And East is feeling really good right now.
Got to be feeling good. You get the stop. You're up a score, you get the ball back, chance to go up 2 scores.
West maybe trying to respond to that big Jaden Say catch with one of their own, just back-to-back on 2nd and 3rd down. Neither of them worked. I mean,
and that those little plays that make a big difference, but that's a nice bounce off the punt and good field position here.
Yeah, Adu before, easily the best kicker and punter in the GMC. I mean, special teams can play a huge role in high school games especially. Games can be won on special teams. Adu before has just been booting it tonight.
Oh yeah, him going 34 and 34 for the season in terms of field goals and having that record-breaking field goal is just wild to think about.
Yeah, he did hit a 56-yarder against Middletown, a record breaker for Lakota West. So they'll get it out quickly to the receiver on the outside. He'll be pushed out of bounds. I think that was Carter Jones again. He's been had a big role so far tonight.
And the pressure's on for West right now. Obviously, your offense doesn't respond to the East touchdown. if you're West, you cannot let East get up 2 scores. This West team is not really one that's built to come back into games, and this East team does a whole lot better when they're winning early. Neither of these teams want to come from behind at any point in this game, so it's crucial that East can capitalize off a forced punt.
At this time,
Knutson gives it off to the right side. It's Hooks. He'll get a gain of about 3, so a big 3rd down coming up down here for Lakota East.
All for making the boom.
And just talking.
Somebody's down.
There is a West player down. That was a 1st down for Lakota East, so move the chains for them. And we'll take a short break as there is an injury on the field. We'll be right back for this rivalry game. We're back here. Knutson putting 2 men in motion. It's McFarland and Jones. He'll have Hooks to his left. Knutson drops back. He's pressured, and he'll just throw it in the dirt. Coming off the edge right there. I think that was Narvez. He's huge.
Yeah, West was just ready for that one. They got gashed the last time Ryder Hooks went out for a screen pass. They were all over that one. Knutson made a smart decision by just dirting it. But now you bring up 2nd down and 10. This East team was doing a great job of staying ahead of the sticks, picking up good yardage on 1st down. Don't want to see an incompletion like that. Now you need a chunk play to make this 3rd down manageable.
Motion Hooks to his right. They'll fake the handoff, drop back again. Knutson, and it's low and incomplete. So 2 straight incompletions, and this West defense is pumped up.
Yeah, surprised to see East go pass on this drive. Now you need a huge play on 3rd down. They try to get the ball into Ryder Hook's hands on the 1st play. Try to go on the outside to Chris Boyer on the 2nd, but now you got to find any one of these guys if you're East. I mean, Jaden Say, Chris Boyer, PJ McFarland. It's a lot of guys to cover for West. West does not allow big chunk plays. This is going to be a tough 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, off the edge, and he's got a crease. Carter Jones, he's a magician, and he's brought down short. Wow.
Might just be short. I thought for sure he was going to have a lane to go.
Yeah, it looked like he had green grass for miles, but I think he was short, so.
I wouldn't be surprised to see East stay on the field.
Kitna, he loves these, these tough decisions here where he likes to go for things. He's a very aggressive coach, and it's 4th and 2 now. This is biggest play of the game so far.
Man, this is ballsy.
Here's Knutson. They will snap it. He'll get it out to McFarland, the big man, and McFarland has the 1st down.
Man. Wow. Put it in the hands of your best athlete when you need it most. PJ McFarland, we said it all year, Ryder Hooks, definitely the best on the team, but who's the number 2 guy? It's PJ McFarland. Obviously not having as huge of a year as some might want him to have. He's just done his job, blocked guys, blocked everyone they told him to block. What a huge catch that time.
Absolutely massive, and Hooks has a nice gain once again. He's got a 1st down. He's continuing to move the chains, and we're seeing this rhythm develop here for the Thunderhawks.
And at this point, Ryder Hooks, these breakout plays are common for him, definitely in this West versus East game.
Quick snap, they'll give to Hooks again, and he'll have another decent, actually not so decent, it'll be about 2 yards.
this Lakota West secondary definitely needs to step up their game in terms of just overall tackling, I have to say.
Yeah, it would have been huge if you were able to bring PJ McFarland out. Unfortunately, that is a hard thing to do. Doesn't get a lot of yards, but caught the necessary yards.
Yeah, easier said than done to bring down the big 87 PJ McFarland. They'll get it out quickly, and it's caught from Say. Say makes a cut, and he's got another first down. East is moving it with ease right now. Thunderhawks continue to drive.
East all year has just been trying to perfect these screen passes. They knew they weren't going to have quite the blockers that could just win in the trenches every single game. They needed it to get to their guys on the outside, and it hasn't been perfect, but they have been playing great. Every single screen pass is going great right now for East. Definitely the game you wanted to see that happen. Definitely a false start that time.
So after a nice set of conversions, it'll be a flag going on against East, so bring them back 5 yards.
That's a snapping infraction there on Lakota East. That's going to be on their center.
And I think that they were kind of getting a little too excited to snap the ball, and just a little mistake right there. So Knutson will give to Hooks again. And Hooks is evading pressure. Hooks staying on his feet and finally brought down.
Man, did all that just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes those are the plays that, you know, you don't see them, like nothing pops up on the stat sheet, but those are the plays, those marginal gains that you can take away. Instead of a loss of 5, you get back to the line of scrimmage.
That original attempt by that Jordan Narvis.
West doing a really good job keeping East behind right now.
Knutson has time. He'll fire down the field and complete. Good coverage from Colin Ogletree.
I mean, you can't ask for better pass coverage right there if you're Lakota West, but you also can't ask for better pass protection. I mean, Knutson had all day to throw that ball. Carter Jones might have had a step or two. Knutson just had to put that ball in his chest. I mean, that's a huge play. That's a first down that you're giving up on just a missed throw.
Yeah, that was, I mean, really outstanding stuff from the secondary that leads the GMC in passing yards allowed per game in Lakota West. Knutson has time again, and he steps up, and he is brought down. It was Jordan Narvez and Cam Thomas coming in, assisting each other and bringing down Knutson, and East will be forced to punt this thing away. What a stand by this Firebird defense.
It's a great job. He's going to have to punt it away now.
And back to return is the dangerous Chris Bradley. It's had an up-and-down game so far. He had that play where he was lost in coverage with Say and gave up the big completion, and then he's had some nice pass breakups, and it'll be a timeout called by East. So we will take a short step aside. Thunderhawks lead by 7. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
The top 10 in the RPI, Owensboro Catholic sitting at about 80.
900 points. They're ahead of everyone.
LCA considerably behind at number 2 at .722. Mayfield behind them at .719. Danville, who lost LCA last week, drops to number 4. Belfry 5. Beechwood, Breathitt, Prestonsburg, Somerset, and Martin County.
Tyler Fryman in at the Wildcat. Joining the backfield by Papson Ayler. He hands it off to Ayler. Coming around the left-hand side, cuts it back to the right. Fryman's going to lead a block and does a beauty. Ayler down to the 10-5, touchdown. Fryman at quarterback went down and blocked the safety. Touchdown, Beechwood.
Well, and you can see right there. You see what some of the colleges that are looking at Brody Ayler love about him and his potential at the next level. You know, just again the speed, the strength, the athleticism, beautiful cut back to the right side, and then that pancake block there on the edge by Tyler Fryman opens the door for him to walk into the end zone. Just a great play right there. I mean, Beechwood, again, clicking on all cylinders tonight.
20-0, pending the extra point. A 44-yard touchdown run by Brody Ayler out of the Wildcat.
How many yards was that?
About 44, I think.
44, yeah.
Yep. Colson Lair out for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. With 11:37 to go in the second quarter, Beechwood leading Bracken County 21-0. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers. Go Brody Ayler.
Murph, I got some Def Leppard.
They had Terrence Dubose get ejected. As I saw him being walked off the field, enraged. Hezekiah Kelly is back on the field. He's number 1. He's in the middle of your screen. As the Harrison Wildcats don't get much on that play. Can't get much on anything. He's wrapped up, gets out, but then gets taken down by the rest of the defense. He's rolling to his right, has room, but can't get anything. This game, I feel like this game just gets chippier and chippier by the second as teams are forming a clear dislike with each other.
Yeah. Elijah Sterling, though, great job coming down, making that tackle. Again, you're seeing a lot of these safeties, cornerbacks coming down, making tackles, not being afraid to do so. It's good to see.
But Northwest now the only problem is keeping their emotions in check. As Harrison struggled to do that. I mean, it was more Harrison struggling to do it in the first quarter, but now it's switched to Northwest. I mean, it feels like all the momentum is on Harrison's side. There's a QB draw here. Has the first down. Great play there by quarterback Brady Lawton.
Yeah, it's almost the same play he did down the goal line the previous drive they had. Thinking that first down, just finding they're finding something they like on that right-hand side of the line.
Yeah,
especially on those quarterback draws.
It's just that side of the field. You haven't seen them run the ball towards us. They just keep going away from us. See, misdirection play there as he goes nowhere. Jammed up at the line of scrimmage.
Misdirection play, but Northwest was not misdirected. Great job.
The clock will run down here as we are getting close to being under a minute. Timeout Harrison, so they'll stop the clock. Maybe try to get one more touchdown before the end of this quarter. You know, it's been clear all season that Northwest's strong suit is not their offense. And they might go down 21-3 here.
Eyes down the field, make a nice throw.
Smith drops back, he'll fire deep down the field, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Bradley, but could not get it to him, and I'm liking how West is starting to spread things out and throw it more here.
I think you have to if you're West. I mean, you got 55 seconds left. You can take the small 10-yard chunk plays if you'd like, but that might not get you into the end zone with this small amount of time left. Got to give a big credit to this East secondary, sticking with these highly touted West receivers. They have not allowed West to get any big plays through the air.
So they'll motion Davis. Smith will roll to the left, and he will be brought down Great defense there from the Thunderhawks. It's a loss of 3 for Jackson Smith.
West gonna have to call a timeout if they want this clock to stop. That is a huge sack from this East defense. Putting a lot of pressure on Jackson Smith on his last drive of the second half. What a job from the secondary and their coverage downfield as well.
Yeah, and we'll stay right here and let's just discuss for a second what needs to happen for West to get this ball into the end zone here. They've only got 44 seconds and they have a 3rd and long coming up. We'll see what they can do.
Yeah, just talking about West's success passing, they really need to start doing these screen plays, drop-off passes, and overall these dumps to Chris Bradley, Tyson Davis, and Jaden Brogdon, who are very strong and pretty fast receivers.
I think I agree with you that the quick passing attack needs to be open more. I think East has been doing that a lot. These just quick passes out to their skill position players. West has looked for a more passing it down the field look, which I don't know. I mean, it's been decent, but it has not been the best result they've been looking for. So I think they've just got to continue to look for these quick plays and getting blockers out in front because they do really have a lot of high-end speed in terms of Tyson Davis.
But through the ups and downs, you got to trust them both.
That is true. Here is Smith in shotgun. And he'll give to Kenyon Norman. And a fumble, and it's bounced on by, I think that was Brandon Stanley coming in there. Man.
Wow. Great eye by Brandon Stanley, though. I mean, he was looking up towards the sky or in front of him. He barely saw that ball and just got right on top of it just seconds earlier and sees ball.
This East defense is playing so physical right now. I bet they remember last year, Sam Wiles did whatever he wanted to them last year. They are just playing mean, they're playing intense, and they're getting hands, fists, and hats on the football. So and time will run out.
Time runs out on half. Lakota East is up by 7. We've got a thriller on our hands here in the east side, and we are in for a great second half. It is, and 1 second remaining, so I think they might just run it like a Hail Mary here because they have that 1 second left. You want to get everything you can, but like I said, it's been a thriller here tonight, and West does receive to begin the second half, so we'll see what they do here, though.
And Jackson Smith definitely has the arm to get this to the end zone. He's just going to have to find space, probably scramble out a little bit, and then just heave it. We'll have to see PJ McFarland down there. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chris Boyer go out there as well. Just stop this Hail Mary attempt. Yeah, you see him out there, number 18 for East. This is going to be interesting.
And if Lakota West does end up getting this, this would change the entire momentum of this game. The entire stadium is shaking.
I would also look for a quick screenplay, try to get some blockers out in front. I mean, I know Smith has the arm, but I don't know if that's the right decision here. We'll see what they do.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him go screen.
Smith. And he will just give it to Norman again, and I'm not sure about that.
Are you serious?
And that will just end the half right there. Just a quick run from Kenyon Norman. And so we will head to halftime. Lakota East leads 14-7. They're happy faces for East and West. They're just looking.
And off to number 9 for Scott County. He picks up about 6 on the play, making it 2nd and 4. tackle was made by number 26, Ryan Dunn. Hand off to number 9, who was brought down by a flock of birds. That'll be 4th and 1, Scott County.
Timeout for measurement.
Welcome to tonight's Friday Football Live Top Performers segment. I'm Evelyn Wackler. Each Friday, we've seen some of the Tri-State's biggest players putting up big numbers for some of the Tri-State's biggest teams, and last week was no exception. Anderson High School running back Jordan Davis had a little over 100 yards receiving, and on the ground, he rushed for 3 touchdowns as his Raptors escaped with a hard-fought victory at Winton Woods. The win helped Anderson wrap up their second consecutive Eastern Cincinnati Conference title. And perhaps no quarterback in the country had a higher number of yards per pass than Carson Tenenfeld of Williamsburg. The senior quarterback was 3 for 3 passing with 3 long touchdowns. His passes of 55, 50, and 55 yards helps Williamsburg improve to 9-0 on the season. Wyoming running back Jackson Hamilton also scored 3 touchdowns and ran for over 100 yards as his Cowboys extended their road-winning streak to 50 consecutive games. Andrew Trapp came up big for Little Miami. He scored 5 touchdowns, leading the Panthers to a GMC conference win over Milford. And last week, we told you about a trifecta performance from Lakota East Ryder Hooks. Hooks scored touchdowns rushing, receiving, and on defense. He repeated that performance Friday night. In the Thunderhawks' victory over Sycamore, Hooks once again ran for a TD, caught a TD, and returned an interception over 50 yards for another touchdown. Remember, you can watch real-time great plays by great players each week in Red Zone style here on Friday Football Live. Also visit our website, TGIF Football, to learn more about us, and follow us on Instagram and X at TGIF Football. And don't forget, our show concludes each week with the High School Football Tonight radio show produced by TriStateFootball.com on either ESPN 1530 AM or Fox Sports 1360 AM. Now back to the games.
Hand off to number 9 for a gain of 5 on the play. It will be tackled by number 88, Brady Carnahan. Number 6 for Scott County will pick up a first down. Number 7 brought down at the line of scrimmage by number 63. The pass to number 4 will be good for a touchdown, Scott County. After the PAT, Scott County will tie the game, making it 14-14.
At Kroger, you never compromise. Because you get up high quality and down low prices. Up high quality,
There's a flag on the play.
Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Return team, number 63, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Highlands.
Hand off to number 7, Colt Kramer will bring us to a first down. Colt Kramer will run the ball to the 40-yard line. That'll make it 2nd and 5, Highlands. Rio Littmer runs forward 3 yards, bringing it 2nd and 2. Making it 3rd and 2, Highlands. Lorenzen will be taken down in the backfield, making it 4th and 5, Highlands. And Harris's punt will be fair caught at the 31-yard line. Scott County number 6 takes the ball up the middle for a pickup of 8 on the play.
Timeout. Scott County, their 3rd and final timeout.
Get back in the swing of things.
And number 2's pass for Scott County is defended by Isaac Neiman. Scott County's number 9 brings it to the 20-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10, Scott County. The pass to the corner of the end zone is deflected by number 8, Chase Jacobs. And that's 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Following the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 8, Scott County.
Timeout. Highlands, their first of the half.
Do you have an experienced ACL doc you can recommend?
And the kick by number 2, Isaac Neiman, will end the half.
That is the end of the first half.
On the sidelines doing that, he certainly, just a vast knowledge of football, and certainly here at this school did a magnificent job for many years. Some of the Braves, really great teams back in the late 90s and early 2000s under Kevin Seipel's direction.
Yeah, he sure did, and he did it in a different way, Toe. I mean, it really matched up with the kids in the school. One of the first guys, I mean, you have to think he was here from 93 to 2008, but one of the first guys, once we got, into the 2000s, to really run the spread offense at a high school level. And, the guys looking to the sideline and, checking for formation and play and, really dialed in to the kid at Indian Hill that, a lot of 5'10" wide receivers running around and smart kids and, a different style of play. And did a great job. And, of course, that relationship with Coach Metz goes way, way back. Those guys have known each other for a long time, and glad to see him on the sideline.
Another thing he did back in the early 2000s, he brought in Chuck Studley.
Yes.
Former UC head coach and line coach for the Bengals and defensive coordinator for the 49ers, and had him on the staff here at Indian Hill. And that really helped turn the tide, I think. The Braves defensively really took hold, and as you mentioned, offensively they ran the spread, and instead of the Braves just competing, they were competing for championships.
Yeah, and blessed, too, with two quarterbacks that could really spin it. It's kind of interesting. You think back to Mike Scherpenberg, and you really look at that on a high school level. And here we go again.
Well, that was 4th and short, and now it'll be 1st and 10, but going the other way. The Braves...
Topher Wachtel getting through there.
Yep.
A bunch of Braves getting through, but Topher not only making the play, coming away with the football. Again, these disruptive plays, it's just, those are killers, just blowing everything up. And I like the fact Redding's going for it. Really nothing to protect right here, down 23-0. But, you look at Mike Scherpenberg and you watch that kid throw consistently, with touch, 50 yards plus down the field. And you can make all the throws to the sideline. He had good touch in the middle of the field. He was on time with the ball. And you think it can't get any better than that. And I'm not sure it did get any better. But, boy, Bo...
This is Gracie Coffer reporting live here from Lakota East Hawks Nest. As behind me, the band is playing for a great halftime show. I wanted to shout out the band because sometimes we do forget about those band kids, and we always love the entertainment. Anyways, back to the game. So it's currently 14-7 here. Lakota East did respond first with scoring that amazing rushing touchdown. After that, it was a back-and-forth battle between the East and the West. Overall, a toss-up like we thought it would be. But I will keep you guys updated what happens in the third and fourth quarter. Overall, if you guys are here tonight, stay warm. It is quite chilly. No wind here tonight, but quite brisk.
Honestly, I am all for a deep ball attempt here for the Comets. If they can maybe try to get a deep ball to work, as the injured player was number 99 for the Aviators. Abdelare walks off under his own power. The offense is set and ready to go. Noggle's still at quarterback. They subbed out the senior Birch. His night is more than likely done as Noggle set. Looking to throw, caught by Silly. He gets a first down and more. He is finally tackled down at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. First down now for the Comets. 5:30.
Can be an upset is that Mason versus Sycamore. That's number 4 versus the number 10. I know I'm getting some odd faces from my announcers, but I think Sycamore has it in them. They got to get a win and make it do.
Are we serious?
We're serious. We're serious.
I don't know if I would agree with that, as that's a short kick.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, making it! Brogdon's got a win! Brogdon down the sideline! He's still going! Jaden Brogdon! And he's finally brought down inside the 20! Jaden Brogdon! What? Oh my goodness! What a play! It was a short kick, and Brogdon just had the opening, the blocking, perfection, and Lakota West is in business.
All you had to do, if you're East, was just not fall flat. Do not come out flat to start the second half, and momentum, although they are down, just already on Lakota West sideline. That's a huge play from Jaden Brogdon. I honestly thought he was going to be gone. Good job from East to track him down, but West has struggled, and definitely struggled on offense in the first half when they were pinned back deep and had to go the full length of the field. Now they're in a short yardage situation. You're definitely thinking you're getting 3 already. That is not what you wanted at all if you are East.
That is just a massive momentum swing.
And Jaden Brogdon really just dug a tunnel through this defense, and that special team set, it was just crazy how he swerved through that play.
Defense has to show something now.
Now it's time to see what this offense can do. You've got to punch this thing in for a touchdown here. Cannot let this opportunity slip away if you're Lakota West.
And on the line, we've got showing 7 on the line.
Uh-oh. Bit of a miscommunication there, and Smith will just take it himself.
Don't want to have your quarterback have too many mishaps like that. Don't want him to run directly into the pile of defenders. Good job from Jackson Smith, able to salvage 5 yards though.
Yeah, still a decent gain, even though that was a miscommunication. Here we go, 2nd and 5 from the 17.
Scary tackle though, he just got completely blown up by that East linebacker.
Smith will fire it quickly out to Tyson Davis. There's the screenplay we were looking for, and he'll get a nice gain there of about 5, and they'll give him the first down. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 11.
It's a nice screen catch from Tyson Davis. Very much held in check in that first half, just 1 catch. West definitely want to get him more targets in this second half. He's one of the guys that's going to have to step up and start making plays if West wants to come back and win this game.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, Tyson Davis, before he got injured, he really dug out this West offense.
Here we go, Norman up the middle, and he will be slammed down right there. It was good defense. Looked like it was number 68, Cam Wells, right there, coming in. This is his first game of the season for him, and after being, out for most of the season, he's come in and he's done a good job. He's only a sophomore, but on that defensive line, he's absolutely massive.
Yeah, one of the biggest guys on that D-line actually was academically ineligible for all of the season. This is his first game back, already making a huge impact for this East D-line. One of the reasons that we've been able to stop Kenyon Norman so many times at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, him coming back definitely makes a difference.
Here we go. Smith, the give to Norman again, and look who it is. That was great tackling from that defensive line. I think that was 72 right there. That was Carter Fosnell on the defensive line along with Cam Wells. And it'll bring up another 3rd down here. This is absolutely massive. If you're Lakota West, you got to convert here.
This is a must-stop if you're Lakota East on the other side of the field, though. West got great field position. This would be huge if you were able to shut them down. I do not like to see Tyson Davis that far on the outside, though.
That could be a matchup to look for. I think it's hooks on Davis, and now he'll switch with Carter Jones, who is also very potent in both the offense and the defensive side of the ball. Here we go. Smith. He'll give to Norman again. Norman's got the angle. Touchdown! Kenyon Norman right up the middle, just like he did before. And West is a PAT away from tying this thing up.
Kenyon Norman with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Do not doubt Norman with the speed, agility, and overall power to overcome any defense that comes his way.
And how about the offensive line there? The blocking just absolutely perfect. And it led to the hole and the gap and the touchdown for the Firebird offense.
This red zone defense definitely does well for Lakota West.
Nearly blocked there. That coming in, it was Cole Miranda almost got the block off the edge, but PAT is up and good. Firebirds have tied this thing back up at 14, and we'll be right back on Lakota West.
that takes some experience, some reps, and he's in a totally different place here at week 10.
6 yards for Ashton, and Devlin Daniel just bulls the way right through into the end zone. And Devlin with, I believe it's his 3rd touchdown of the night. And
well, the good news on this, Toe, is that everybody's okay. The one thing you worry about is 15-yard collisions for a safety with a guy running downhill. And we just had one, and thank God everybody popped up. That's the best I can say about that.
So the Braves offense rolling on all cylinders tonight, 29-0. Drew Seinen bangs it through for 30, and we'll be ready for the running clock. And with Boston Blue starting at 10, I'm getting revved up.
Drew Seinen is now 50 of 51 on the season.
Now East has to respond.
And in this first half of play, just talking about Kenny Norman once again, in this first half, he went 11 for 95 yards. So definitely he's been doing good so far in this second half. But in that first half, he definitely struggled in terms of just rushing.
Yeah, apart from some big runs, East was able to hold him in check. But he started off this second half really great. Great blocking from the O-line as well. East has to shore those things up.
Tom Bolden is known for those halftime talks.
Here we go. The give up the middle. It's Hooks and not much doing there. Gain of about 3. This is a big drive, though, for East to see if they can kind of get back into this game here and kind of get their rhythm back.
Solid chunk run that time. Ryder thought he might have gotten more than just 3, but Chains will move back.
They'll give to Hooks again. He's got the edge, and he hurdles over a man, and what a tackle right there. That was DJ Edwards, but a nice run and a potential touchdown-saving tackle right there from Edwards.
So much athleticism for East. You got Ryder Hooks, you got PJ McFarland, you got Jaden Say, who's made a couple of big plays. Ryder Hooks definitely will take a breather after that one.
They'll give to Hooks again, and some good tackling right there for Lakota West. Coming in, Jaden Cook and company.
Especially Braden August on the carry. Not quite the same explosiveness that Ryder Hooks has, but as just a sophomore, a bright future for him at Lakota East.
Yeah, great for him to be getting that experience being behind Ryder Hooks, as he's going to have to step in that role. Once Hooks graduates, we'll see what East can do here. It's 2nd and 8. A play action for Knutson. He gets it out to Carter Jones, and Jones will pick up about 6 right there. Be a 3rd and short.
Really solid, just dinking and dunking right now for East. They're taking their short yardage. Have to get this 3rd down and 1, though, and if they don't, would not be surprised to see them go for it on 4th down.
And some might say, let's run it every time in this scenario, but I have to say, let's go for this pass.
Here we go, the give to Hooks. And he's got the 1st down and more on the sideline. Hooks, he beats Cook and he's in. Touchdown Lakota East. Ryder Hooks.
Wow. We're just speechless up in the booth, putting hits on everyone on this team. Getting by everyone.
If anybody had any doubt about who Ryder Hooks was, his identity, and how much of a difference he makes for this Lakota East team, they are not having a doubt anymore. A lot of people saying that he's not quite as good a running back against good defenses. Just shutting everybody up right now. There's so much credit.
for a second. Quarterback is down on the ground.
Now look how that faked. Look how all the
Yeah.
linebackers just traveled to the left for that split second. That's all it takes. And then everybody just gets gobbled up right there in the mess.
Great blocking. Great fake, too. Just a clean push out of bounds, but must have taken a rough landing.
That's attributed to Flick, number 8 for Harrison. He's just such a threat that any sort of fake to him, everybody travels with him for that split second.
Yeah, Preston Flick, I mean, he's been a huge weapon tonight.
Yeah, he's been a menace.
There's a blown whistle. A player for Northwest comes off the field, and number 27, Kieran Session, comes on the field. The snap looks right. Oh, has wide open. Great pass there, completed to Colton Rehage. What a play there! Perfectly executed by the Wildcats offense.
Really good play. Again, this play action is really being. It's all predicated on the previous half, where the running game was really effective.
Running game has been incredibly effective tonight.
So now what you're seeing is the same formations, but now they're stacking plays. They're showing new looks.
Give it back to Flick. Flick getting to the outside. Picks up about 7 yards there.
About 7 on the play.
You see a little bit of a high snap. They make it work.
Again, they're pulling linemen. That is incredible. And they're doing a great job just caravanning their running back to the outside.
I mean, it's working.
It's working.
It's working incredibly well. I mean, you know, with as well as they've been running the ball, they've used it to open up their passing game well tonight. I mean, this defense is just running towards Flick. They'll hand it off here, and he goes nowhere. It looks like it'll be a loss of 2 on that play. Gets taken down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Colton Raj here just coming off the wing. But look at that. 60 gets off his block and makes that tackle. You couldn't ask him, but that's just containment.
Yeah, couldn't ask him to make a better play, better execution, perfect contain.
Yep. Just throwing his blocker off and making that tackle. It's excellent.
Legendary coach Bill Belichick says he did his job.
That's right. Legendary, I don't know. He's
It'll be a run by the quarterback, and he goes nowhere. They'll have him back down at the 25-yard line. Great play there by
the quarterback.
Jalen Lilly.
Look at that. Look at these linebackers just blocking, contain the edge. We talked about that. Contain the edge, getting off of it.
Doing a great job of containing that far side of the field. Because you know that Harrison has loved to go to that far side of the field tonight. They keep running the ball towards that side. Now it looks like Northwest is finally finding a way to contain it. So here we go. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Oh! False start on the offense. That was number 3, Colton Rehage.
It's going to be 4th and 15. Ball spotted at the 30.
I bet you Braden Lawson wasn't too happy about that.
We got 2 negative run plays, false start, obvious passing down right here. And we see what happens. When they go to obvious passing down, that's what they do. They go to a screen. You just keep everything in front of you.
So I see some Northwest DBs backing up. They might want to press up a little bit here. Oh, never mind. They won't go for the screen. He throws it deep. Oh, his receiver was wide open in the middle, in between the hashes. If he could have connected with him, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, just a little outside there. But that's what, if you're Northwest, that's what you needed.
So much needed stop there for Northwest. That'll bring up 4th down and 10. I mean, what do you do here? Like, pretty much in no man's land. I don't think they're close enough to kick a field goal, but a punt here wouldn't work.
They can pooch punt it, try and get Northwest pinned.
Or Not sure, but Braden Johnson needs to get back in this game. He came here to do something, and right now he only has one.
There's the give to Hooks again. Hooks cutting it off the outside. Another first down for Ryder Hooks. Near the 30. Brought down by DJ Edwards.
I mean, why take the ball out of his hands at this point if you're East? Just keep feeding him. Keep feeding. He does not get tired. He does not get tired. He can keep making big plays every single time you give him the ball.
And if any team's going to run on Lakota West like this, I can only guess it's going to be Lakota East here.
Best offense in the GMC.
Another give. It's Hooks again, and he'll get about 2. But East already in fringe field goal range here, so you got to be thinking they are going to be looking to go up 2 scores here, which would be massive.
Most definitely, and you want to control the clock too with this drive. I mean, you get the ball back, you're already up 1 score. Obviously, the end goal is to score a touchdown and go up 2 scores. Not quite in the field goal range, but at the very least, you have to keep this clock moving. No incomplete passes on this drive. Not every play has to be a huge one. Just do not stop the clock.
Benetton will give to Hooks again. What a tackle right there by Judah Blair. One of the best linebackers on this Firebird squad in a loaded room. I mean, you got Blair, you got Andrew Fryer, Cam Thomas, obviously, and then you've also got DJ Edwards, a just absolutely loaded group of linebackers right there.
Yeah, Judah Blair, he's been one of these top guys defensively with 9.5 tackle for losses. He's a guy you'd love to have out there defensively.
Here we go, 3rd down. Knutson, pressure off the edge. He'll take it himself, and he will be wrapped up by Andrew Fryer and Coben Ogletree. So here we go, 4th down for East. What is the decision here?
I think if it's me, obviously nothing goes, but if it's me, I'm trying out field goal unit right now. Obviously, you don't have the best kicker in the GMC, very far field goal, but a chance to go up 2 scores. This is not a gimme 4th down. This is a 4th down and 7.
Oh man, they are going for this.
Aggressive.
This is very much the biggest play of the night. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. It's 4th and 7. Here we go. Knutson drops back. Knutson fires over the middle. It's caught! DJ McFarland, what a grab! And East moves the sticks on 4th and 6.
That is 2 massive 4th down catches this game for DJ McFarland. He talks week through week playing football. All he does is he wants to fight for this school. Man, does he do it on that play. What a catch!
Here we go. 1st and goal for the Thunderhawks. It's Ryder Hooks again. He's got the outside, and he's brought down. It was Combs right there with the tackle, but the clock just keeps on winding, and now it's a 7-point Thunderhawk lead.
So far this drive, this Dakota West defensive line has been struggling once again, but if they could just get off their man and go for that tackle, that'll make wonders for this defense, as you saw Andrew Fryer.
You've got to get a stop here. You cannot go down by 2 touchdowns. The way the offense has been struggling here tonight.
This is no gimme, though. I mean, you're at the 5-yard line. This West defense is so stout, though.
Here we go. Knutson drops back. He fires end zone, and it is caught! DJ McFarland, what a grab! I have no idea. That was an otherworldly catch. And East has taken a 13-point lead.
Talk about that throw, too. You can't place that ball better. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Unbelievable what we are witnessing right now here at Lakota East. And PAT is up, and it is perfect. 28-14 is your score. Lakota East with a 2-touchdown lead on their arch rival, Lakota West. Firebird's going to need to make something happen here with just a minute left to go in the 3rd.
He'll bring that right up to the 25-yard line. He'll be tackled by number 33, Kendall Fennell. It is now 1st and 10 on the 25 for the Scott County Cardinals. Touchdown, Cardinals. Number 7 for the Cardinals will run the ball 75 yards, bring the score 20-14. Scott County Cardinals. The extra point by number 38 will be good.
We will see if Lakota West can make do without him. They have been this entire season, but I was hoping, I'm sure the entire West fan base was hoping that he'd come back and put matters into his own hands.
Here we go. Smith. Snap. He'll fire quickly to Radica. Xavier Radica, the big man. He'll have near a first down. You got to be thinking, this offense is trying to go quick here. You got to get a quick score to get back into this game, but nothing's going to be easy against this Thunderhawk defense.
They expect the ball to be in the air a lot this coming fourth quarter. Down by 2 scores, you're going to have to start getting chunk plays, and East has proved that it's not going to be easy on the ground. Jackson Smith was just 2 for 6 through the air in the first half. Have to get him throwing the ball more if West wants to come back.
Smith will give to Norman. Norman has the left side, and Norman spinning to around the 40.
Great pickup by Norman there, but honestly, you have to start airing it out here. You're down by 2 touchdowns. And Ryder Hooks can just score another here as easy as he has been this entire game. But definitely don't want to force anything if you're Jackson Smith. He has been forcing a couple of throws that were incomplete to players like Tyson Davis.
So we'll see what they do here. Looks like
it'll be a timeout for Lakota West.
Yeah, West calls timeout. We'll take a short break. Firebirds down 14. Looking to get back into this one.
Colt Kramer up the middle. He will gain about 5 yards on the play. This is now first down, Highlands. This is now 1st and 10 at about the 33-yard line for the Highlands Bluebirds. John Feldbergy on the run. He will gain about 6 yards on the play. This is now 2nd and 4 for the Birds. On the tackle for the Cardinals, number 12. Ball will be spotted right at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 4. Taden Lorenzen with an electric one up the middle. He will run the ball all the way to the 9-yard line, making it good for a first down, Highlands. Number 22, Lorenzen up the middle. He will gain about 6 yards on the play. It is now 2nd and goal for the Birds on the 3-yard line. Touchdown, Highlands! 22, Taden Lorenzen will reach it into the end zone. The extra 6 on the board, bringing this score 20-21. On to attempt the extra point, number 49, Kai Anderson. The extra point is good, and that'll bring the score tied 21. With a little over 8 minutes remaining in this third quarter of Highlands High School football.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Boom sponsorships.
Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the volleyball team. Kicking off for the Birds, number 49, Kai Anderson. Receiving for the Cardinals, number 12. They will run the ball up to about the 31, 32-yard line. It is now 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line for the Cardinals. Number 6 for the Cardinals up the middle.
The end zone, he's got Davis, and it is incomplete. And a flag flies.
And that's a pass interference, Andrew, if I've ever seen one. Playbook. I can read that word for word.
That's a big, big call right there.
And it will be. They're gonna say it's holding on defense.
Holding on defense, wow.
But man, that's unfortunate.
Oh, pass interference, but regardless, West will pick up another first down here.
It's the first crucial mistake that East has given up with the penalties. They've been so good at avoiding that this game. There's been a couple of really close, aggressive plays on defense in the air. Not what you wanted to see there, though.
And now West has it at about the 6-yard line. Chance to go down and cut the lead to 7.
Lakota West has been extremely tight for these penalties, and Lakota East we know Lakota West has been struggling overall this season when it comes to the penalties. Really fixed it tonight.
Been a good performance penalty-wise for the Firebirds. We'll see what they do here. And they will give it to Johnson on the right side. Johnson fights his way. He will be stopped short, but not after a pickup of a few.
And a slow stand from that offensive lineman, number 56.
Yeah, he's just not going to make it easy on this D-line. Cannot let the running back just walk in like they did the last drive. You also got to burn some of this clock.
So here we go. It will be 2nd and 1, so that the marker is at the, I believe it's the 3-yard or the 4-yard line. So they've got room to work with here. They get the first down. Smith motions Davis. He'll give to him, and Davis will fight.
Oh,
and Davis will push, and he's near the goal line, but down at about the 1 or the 2.
Will be a first down though.
So it is a fresh set of downs for Lakota West, and I think you have to score here for the Firebirds.
Now for the Firebirds, it is honestly a given here. You have a whole new set of downs, but honestly, who do you give it to, Beck?
I think it would be pretty hard for West to not just punch this one into the end zone. The way they run the ball, you got Kenyon Norman and Braden Johnson back there. It's going to be tough. Jackson Smith is actually out of the game right now. It's going to be a direct snap to
Braden. Good old Braden Johnson Wildcat play. Bringing it out after a year of not using it, but they're back at it. We'll see what they do here.
And he is a smart guy, so no doubts about him.
Oh, there is a flag pre-snap. Oh, man.
These crowd is happy.
That could be huge.
Oh, no.
It's a delay of game on the offense, so bring him back 5 yards. That's massive.
That goes from dang near a gimme touchdown for Lakota West to now you're 5 yards back. It's no longer a gimme. That's all it is. That is crucial mistake from this West offense.
Absolutely crucial mistake, but they're running the same lineup here with Braden and the Wildcat. We'll see what they do here. It'll be a direct snap, and he'll give to Norman, and nothing doing there. Gain about 1. And that clock continues to run, so they got to go here.
So it's 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. And Braden Johnson will sub out of the game.
So will Salam, as in comes Mello Jordan.
So we got a normal lineup here now.
We'll see what Smith does. 9 minutes to go. 2nd and goal from about the 7.
Sad to see that penalty.
Smith, he'll give to Norman once again, and Norman will fight to about the 5-yard line.
That's a huge play on 2nd down to pick up 3rd. He does pick up yardage, but he's not that close. I mean, you're at the 5-yard line. This isn't just a halfback diving in. Not to mention all the time that's ticked away.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory 100%, so you got 2 plays to get this thing across the goal line. I got a feeling they're going to keep on running this ball. We'll see what they do here.
Maybe a pass. Let's see.
And a timeout. It'll be for East, so maybe they saw something there they didn't like. They'll call timeout. We'll take a short step aside. West down 14. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Birds right on the 40-yard line. Number 22, Tayden Lorenzen will shove the ball all the way to the 21-yard line. There's a gain of 21 on the play, making it good for a first down, Highlands. Number 22, Tayden Lorenzen on the carry. He'll run that ball all the way to the 15-yard line, making it good for about a 2nd and 4 for the Birds. Right on the 15. Tayden Lorenzen up the middle. He will run the ball right about
Timeout for an injured player.
Tayden Lorenzen with a 5-yard carry up the middle with an extra 6 points on the board. It is now 27-21, your Highlands Bluebirds. Following Lorenzen's 3rd touchdown of the game, Kai Anderson's kick will be good for the extra point, bringing the score 28-21, Highlands Bluebirds.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Boom sponsorships. Highlands Athletic Boosters.
And that's not someone you want to lose if you're the Firebirds. We're the best defensive lineman on the team, and we will take a short step aside for this injury timeout. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We are back here. Clock is running in this as there is a flag before the snap. It'll be on East, so that's big.
Dead ball, false start, 60 on the offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
So that'll be on number 16, Caden Hill, the junior linebacker, or excuse me, not linebacker on this play, but
Let's see, number 60, Jack Snyder, right tackle.
Wow, the push right there from East. Get a gain of about 6, so it'll be about 2nd and 9 here.
This is some of the best blocking, I've seen out of East the whole year. What a game to do it on. You see Christopher Stowe coming in and out, junior tight end. Hasn't caught too many passes. I think he's just caught one the whole year, but they use him as a blocker, and he's been putting in work. Give a lot of credit to this O-line. They're winning in the trenches right now.
They really are, and as they will give to Hooks on the outside. He makes a cut back, and Hooks has got a gain of about 7. So here we go, big 3rd down. But this drive has kind of reminded me so far of that first game West played at the start of the season, all the way back in August against St. Xavier. They were down by 7, and they had to get a stop on defense, and St. X just ran it all over them and just completely ran the clock out of that game. So if you're West, you do not want that to happen again here. You have to get a stop here.
You got to call in your veterans right now. This is the rivalry game. This is a crucial 3rd down. Your seniors, your veterans have to come up and make a stop.
And it really just comes down to who is smarter, who plays smarter.
Player coming off the edge, the drop back, the fire, and the catch from McFarland. He's been the guy, and he stays on his feet all the way to about the 40-yard line.
Wow, he just flattened the man, going down that line. Not letting anyone tackle him, but finally going out of bounds.
What a play from McFarland. The clock is not on West's side here. As it continues to wind and East approaching field goal range, you have to get a stop right now if you're Lakota West.
Ryder Hooks has dominated this game for East, but nobody has been more clutch than P.J. McFarland. 2 4th down catches. That one a huge catch on 3rd down.
He gives it to Jones. Jones will take it all the way to about the 31-yard line, 34-yard line. Excuse me, but that was just another really nice play.
We got a penalty on Lakota West, so that'll be a 1st down. Play clock is running.
Man, you're back near that field goal range if you're East. If you're West, you can't really give up much of anything here.
This is no easy field goal, though. East has had their struggles on special teams. Definitely want to get a lot closer.
Here's Knutson. He will give to Hooks, and Hooks will push. Not much there.
Great stop by that defense for Lakota West. There's 4 minutes to go.
Still have all 3 timeouts, though, for West. So if East is able to not pick up a 1st down here, they will have time and a couple timeouts with them.
Is 2nd and 6 a must-stop scenario for West? They'll motion McFarland. Knutson will give to Hooks off the left side. He's got the edge, and Hooks is running all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lakota East.
Only 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. I don't know how you can doubt it anymore. Ryder Hooks is the truth. He's the best. He's the best East player in school history. Oh my goodness, Ryder Hooks, have a night.
Absolutely legendary performance from Hooks on the biggest of stages, and East 3 minutes and 38 seconds away from having secured their first win over a Tom Bolden coached team.
This game very much
Littmer will hand it off to number 7, Colt Kramer. He will gain about 5 yards on the play, making it 2nd and 5 on the 44-yard line for the Highlands Bluebirds. Number 7, Colt Kramer up the middle. He will gain about 2 yards on the play. That'll bring the Birds to 3rd and 3 on the 42-yard line. Tayden Lorenzen on the carry. He will gain about 7 yards on the play, making it good for a first down, Highlands. It is now 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line for the Highlands Bluebirds. Littmer will hand off to number 22, Tayden Lorenzen. He will carry that ball for about 8 yards, making it good for about 2nd and 2 for the Highlands Bluebirds, right on the 27-yard line.
False start. Offense, number 58. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
After the penalty, it is now 2nd and 7 for the Highlands Bluebirds on the 32-yard line. Littmer will connect to number 9, John Feldbergy. He will gain about 8 on the play, making it good for a first down, Highlands. It is now 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line for the Highlands Bluebirds. Number 7, Colt Kramer on the carry up the middle. He will run the ball all the way to the 8-yard line, making it good for a first down, Highlands. This is now 1st and goal for the Birds on the 8-yard line. Tayden Lorenzen will push himself up the middle, right about to the 3-yard line. There's a gain of 5 on the play. It is 2nd and goal for the Highlands Bluebirds. Tayden Lorenzen will carry the ball all the way to the 1-yard line. There's a gain of 2 on the play. It is 3rd and goal for the Highlands Bluebirds. Touchdown, Highlands! Number 22, Tayden Lorenzen with his 4th touchdown of the night. That'll bring the Highlands Cougars up 34-21, bringing Kai Anderson out to kick this extra point in. And Anderson's extra point is good, bringing the score 35-21.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Boom sponsorships: Highlands Athletic Booster Association, Touchdown Club of Fort Thomas, and Megan Abner, Ken Perry Realty. Thank you all for making the boom happen.
Thank you to bagpiper and alumnus David Golden from the class of 1990 for leading the team down the Avenue of Champions. Give David a round of applause. And good luck to our Highlands Band competing in the state competition tomorrow. Please wish our Highlands Band a good luck. And off to kick for the Birds, number 49. Kai Anderson. Kickoff will be received by number 12 for the Cardinals. He'll bring that to about the 36-yard line. It's now 1st and 10 for the 36. Number 2's pass will be intended for number 9 on the Cardinals. On coverage for the Birds, number 4, Peyton Klosterman.
Welcome in here, ladies and gentlemen, here with Coach Orlando after a big win, 17-10 over your rival. How's it feel?
It feels really good. We've been through a lot. There's my wife back there. We've been through a lot, and we never, there was moments where we didn't think we could do this, right? Last week we laid a complete egg, and I'm just so happy for the seniors, so happy for the team, for the seniors especially. That's a really, really good football team right there, and I'm just proud of the guys.
Coming into tonight, Lady Grayson's having a great year. He's got 20 touchdowns already on the year. How did you plan? What was your game plan to try to, kind of race him here tonight?
Well, I didn't think we could erase him. I'm not sure if we did erase him. He's a hell of a back, a hell of a player, and we're just trying to contain him. Right? We have a bend, don't break mentality on defense, and we did that tonight. And it really doesn't matter who's back there. We played some really good backs this year, and he's definitely at the top of the list.
offensive line looked great tonight. You were able to get a lot of, not much pressure from the Baden defense. How did you feel, coming tonight? Baden's definitely got a strong defense.
Sure.
Grayson also playing defense. Kind of what was your game plan to protect your quarterback
I
tonight?
mentioned this earlier in the week. Offensively, we haven't been good this year. And but I felt like we've been close, and probably closer than what most people think when watching us play. But I think things started to click a little bit tonight. So we just got to go in at the right time.
How you gonna celebrate?
You know what? I'm gonna go hug my wife. I'm gonna go celebrate with the team. I'm gonna head back to Salem Gardens and have some chicken wings and a pop. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a plan. Congrats on the win, Coach.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Welcome in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ten for your Highlands Bluebirds on the 41-yard line. Number 6, Rio Littmer on the run. He will run the ball all the way to the 14-yard line, making it good for a first down, Highlands. It is now 1st and 10 on the 14 for the Highlands Bluebirds. Littmer will hand it off to number 22, Taden Lorenzen. There's a gain about 4 on the play, and it's now 2nd and 6 for the Highlands Bluebirds on the 10-yard line. Number 22, Taden Lorenzen on the carry. He will gain about 3 yards on the play. This is now 3rd and 3 for the Highlands Bluebirds on the 7-yard line.
Timeout for an injured player.
Rio Littmer on the carry. He'll gain about 3 yards on the play, making it good for a first down, Highlands. This is now 1st and goal for the Highlands Bluebirds on the 3-yard line. Rio Littmer will carry that ball up the middle for a gain of about 1 on the play. This is now 2nd and goal for the Highlands Bluebirds on the 3-yard line. No gain on the play. Touchdown, Highlands! Tayden Lorenzen will carry the ball in for his 5th touchdown of the night. That'll bring the Birds up 41-21. Kai Anderson on to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. That'll bring the score 42-21. Highlands. There are now 3.5 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Boom sponsorships: Highlands Athletic Booster Association, Touchdown Club of Fort Thomas, and Megan Abner, Ken Perry Realty. Thank you all for making the boom happen.
On to kickoff for the Highlands Bluebirds, number 49, Kai Anderson. The kickoff will be received by number 6. He'll bring that ball down to the 30-yard line. It is now 1st and 10
Timeout.
at the 30 for the
Scott County, their first of the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our game day sponsor, Viox and Viox. Viox and Viox is a proud supporter of our Bluebirds and is excited to have provided all civil engineering and surveying services for the new Tower Park Athletic Complex. Go Birds!
There's a fumble on the play, and it is recovered by the Cardinals. There's a loss of 2, and it is now 2nd and 12 for the Scott County Cardinals on the 29-yard line. On the run for the Cardinals, number 11. He'll gain about 2 on the play. And it's 3rd down. It is now 3rd and 10 on the 31-yard line for the Scott County Cardinals. Hand off to 20. He'll gain about 4 yards on the play and will be brought down by a flock of birds. This is now 4th and 6 for the Cardinals at the 35-yard line. There's a touchdown for the Cardinals. It was by number 11. That'll bring the score 42-27 with 49 seconds remaining in this game. The extra point by number 38 will be good. That'll bring the score 42-28, Highlands High School.
At this time, we would like to thank our Highlands Athletic sponsors, State Farm Tracy Davis, Greater Comfort Mechanical Service, and Horan Rosenhagen Real Estate. Thank you all for supporting the Birds.
Kicking off for the Cardinals, number 38. Back to return for the Birds, number 8, Chase Jacobs.
The kickoff is received by number 8, Chase Jacob. It is now 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line for the Highlands Bluebirds.
On the play, number 6, Rhea Littmer, kneeling the ball.
And with Littmer's kneel, that'll bring us to the end of the game.